right. Forget all that nice stuff, man. We here with another game of the week for the MEL. It is week 18. We are about to enter the playoffs. But here's the thing. Number one, we got to wait for AWOL to turn off commentary. That's number one. Number two, the winner of this game goes on to be the 6th seed. Now, this matters for a couple of reasons that we'll talk about as we await the commentary to be turned off. We'll, go to the other game right quick or whatever, right? Kickoff is happening. Mr. Kerr is going to try to get a return here. He's got a lane and actually gets popped down at its own 29. I'm about to tag AWOL. I don't think he knows his commentary is on. AWOL did not prepare to be game of the week. Let me tell you that. Nonetheless, though, Josh Allen will come out here and start with the ball. And again, we're going to talk more about this 6 versus 7 seed situation. Josh Allen takes the handoff here. He's going to go underneath and almost picked off by Thomas. Trey McBride will pick up 9 yards, or what they call it, 10. And Kerr is already out for the game with a dislocated hip. Wow. That is unfortunate. Let me close this one. All right, while he's getting that together, again, we're going to talk really quickly about the NFC side of things and why things are so ugly. So the winner of this game more than likely plays the winner of the NFC South. It looks like DJS is getting a force win this week over the Chiefs since their playoff hopes are done. Excuse me. So with that being said, the 7 seed would end up playing the Seahawks, who look like they cannot catch the Commanders no matter what due to the head-to-head victory on Game of the Week earlier this season. As the handoff goes to Blake Corum, he'll pick up the game's first down.
First down.
The game's first down, and now a Giants defender is hurt. What is going on here? What? I don't know, man. We got the game audio coming on now. Sorry about that. I think that they might have to start sitting some starters. This is actually crazy. Imagine a week 18 game mattering so much for seeding that dudes are getting hurt. Y'all seen Kerr, the cornerback, get put with a dislocated hip as Josh Allen makes a terrible throw trying to go over the top there. Forgive me, I don't know what player that is right at this moment. Jalen Polk. That was Jalen Polk in the vicinity. 2nd and 10 on the way here from Diz. And, Diz talked a little bit in the chat about a playoff Diz, the choke artist himself, as AWOL had some great rush defense, and Deontay Banks shushes the crowd, and it looks like Blake Corum is going to get up slow. If it turns out that he's hurt, that's the 3rd player this game. And Corum is not in the game currently. We'll see what happens moving forward. Trey Benson is already out for this game. He's going to lose his backup running back too. Insane work there. Mr. Tyson is going to get a drop in the bucket pass from Josh Allen and pick up a first down at the Giants 38. Lights too bright already, scamming. As somebody who has to play AWOL like 3 times a year, do you think he's winning this game? That's the real question. Handoff is to Corum, who does come back onto the field here, luckily. And Brown will bring him down on the tackle. Corum's averaging 2 yards a carry right now. As the backup, he's just under 400 yards on the season. Understand, though, again, Trey Benson is the starter, and he's out for 4 weeks. It looks like Trey Benson was lost to broken ribs. And the last game that he played in this season was week 14 in a loss versus Carolina by 1 point. So maybe Trey Benson will be back for the playoffs for sure. Underneath he goes. Jalen Polk picks it up. He'll pick up the first down plus more. Tyler Nubin will tackle him out of bounds.
First down.
You'd probably put your money on him to win the game. Okay, look at that. So Again, as you guys may know, the 1 seed is the only team that gets the bye. So Scammon looks like he will be taking that bye and only have to play seeds 4 through 7 if any of them were to advance and be the lower seed. Josh Allen, with a lot of time, has to get all the way out of the pocket and throw this one out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Only 3 minutes have been gone off the clock so far. Shout out to everybody who's used the game of the week channel point option to get their progress and their reward for team selection points. AWOL comes into this game with a 21st ranked passing defense, but the #1 ranked rushing defense. You know, I was talking to Kakashi literally about their game in week 16 and what mattered. And look at that man wide open. Trey McBride into the end zone. McBride letting the Cardinals chirp early. And, you know, shout out to AWOL for following the rules. See, me, you know, we talk about me and Madden. I'm breaking that and going to get a pick. I don't care. That is why I can't join the league. That's why just not going to work. I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, the good thing there, again, that's the pass defense. They allow the points. It wasn't that run defense, something he prides himself on. But he's going to have to figure out how to stop the pass if he wants to deal with scamming in the playoffs. That is the other thing about it. Because, again, as the NFC is currently stuck out, scamming is the 1 seed. XVI is the 2 seed. Sin and DJS are both tied at the moment, with Sin having the head-to-head tiebreaker, I believe. So if Miami Kid loses this week as we get some lag and Stanton hits a great move and picks up a
first down.
Beautiful run there from AWOL. And you know what's even crazier? My bad. I'm thinking about his passing, not his running. I'm sorry, his defense. His pass offense is 21st. His run offense is the best. Run defense, he was 6th, and pass defense, he was 4th. AWOL has a top 10 defense across the board. Forgive me. Reading the stats wrong, man. Flustered on a Friday night. Ain't that something? Najee Harris cannot pick up an inch. No gain on the play. So yeah, as it stands, you would get Seattle versus New York. I am very interested in that matchup. I do not know if AWOL would have a good game with Cy. Like, the game he had with Scammon was phenomenal. As Stanton will pick up the first down and more. Another beautiful big-time 15-yard run.
First down.
That is why you're seeing that first Russian defense get put to work there. AWOL know what he's doing on that ground game, man. And the Cardinals are going to show blitz with the nickel double A gap. No blitz happens, but some good run defense, and they only gain 3. Kakashi, welcome in. Ironically, we were just talking about your game versus AWOL. I caught glimpses of that one. I was around for that. Yeah, just woo. Handoff is to Stanton, gonna pick up another first down, breaks the tackle. We are in the red zone. Ten and a half yards per carry right now. Think about that. It's insane. Stanton gonna get into the promised area of in goal to goal formation. Diz just has to find a way to stop the run game. Hard to do with a very lousy defense. So the Cardinals literally are the 2nd best running team, and they don't even have their starting running back. Interesting how that works there. Romeo Doubs from the grave. AWOL talked a lot about Doubs being back in that game versus the Bears. When we see it here, he's going to score New York's first touchdown. So again, if you weren't here earlier, Kerr is the original kick returner for the Cardinals. He got hurt on the first kick return of the game, and he has a dislocated hip. He is out for this game, out for the playoffs. Y'all are not seeing that man just say sayonara. All right, that's just not going to happen for you guys. But we do have both guys being able to score a touchdown on their first possession. That is going to be a very interesting mark to set the rest of this game. As we go to another first down for the Cardinals, you see Blake Corum got the start today, and Trey McBride's looking like he's doing his best Theo Johnson impression.
Fricka first down.
And if we compare these tight ends in their seasons, Trey McBride has about 60 catches. He's nearing 850 yards on the season. Whereas when you look at Theo Johnson has 50 catches, 7 TDs, almost 900 yards. McBride only has 6 TDs after getting the one earlier this game. And Blake Corum gonna break some tackles and pick up 4. So the number 1 and 2 run teams on offense, and AWOL has the 6th ranked rushing defense. This is going to be very interesting. I wonder, is Josh Allen going to be able to carry without Trey Benson? MXJ having a very beautiful season. Same can be said for Michael Wilson. But we've seen Jalen Polk get a majority of the touches so far today. I wonder, will he be able to get the ball to 18 and 14? We'll have to keep watching to see what happens. They're stacked on the same side of the field right now, actually. Yeah, unless it's going to be a 4-man rush. Isaiah Simmons going to be the user. Wilson on a corner route. He stops, he pops, he catches.
Fricka first down.
Speaking of Michael Wilson out of Notre Dame, he's got 47 catches on the year, 1,035 yards, 10 touchdowns. Wide receiver number 2 for sure. Allen hands it off to Corum, has another block in front. Cannot get away from Simmons, and that will be the end of the first quarter, tied up at 7. So both guys are tied. And as we head into quarter number 2, I think AWOL is going to start sending more blitzes on defense here. I don't think he wants to continue to give Josh Allen time here. And from what we saw in that first drive, we know that Trey McBride is going to be the security blanket. And if you stay in man, that's who you have to cover, right? So you know who you're going to be guarding in man coverage now. It's Trey McBride. There's not a question about it. That's who it is. We know it's him. How will he get the stops in this run game to stop Corum? And, you know, he got some help from the Zebras there as there's holding on J.C. Stevenson. So he's going to lose 10 yards. There go to 2nd and 12. Had a shot at a first down there in a red zone attempt, and that is not the case right now. But Josh Allen goes I-form strong, play action fake. AWOL sends 5. McBride is open, though. Tyler Nubin, see you later. Gotta give it to Diz, man. He is doing some chefing in the kitchen right now. He said in the playoffs he might choke, but in this regular season game, I'm gonna float. And McBride just beat Nubin one-on-one. And like I said, that has to be the guy you use her on. Did not happen there for AWOL. He did send a 5-man. Almost got to Allen, but McBride just cooked the safety one-on-one. That's where you got to get your, all right, if I'm blitzing, I got to play the tight end. Like, it has to be man coverage. I think in the chat earlier today, we were talking about, like, user skill and whether you needed to use abilities with that skill or not. You have to just be able to user regardless of if abilities are on or not. It doesn't matter. Right? And then there was a prime example of AWOL needing to be able to user McBride, and what a cutback by AWOL to pick up a first down. Nate Stanton is trying to get MVP for himself, not Zach Wilson himself. Over 1,200 yards now on the season on the ground. Another beautiful season by him. Takes another handoff. Got a man one-on-one, Javarius Ward, and he will go down after another first down pickup. So the state of the game now is, how do you stop the run if you're Arizona? That is the kryptonite of the session right now. Counter play action. Gonna roll out and try to drop the dime in the bucket to Neighbors, and does.
Fricka first down.
Neighbors saying, I don't have no neighbors in my area. Throw the football to me. Gonna be a RPO. Neighbors is gonna be the recipient now. Gonna get a solid 5 yards there. We go into the red zone because of it. Neighbors is actually the second best receiver on his team. I did not think that was something I would ever say. But Javonte Ash has had a resurgence this season. He's 2 yards shy of a 1,000-yard season, and Neighbors is only 54 yards short. So AWOL gonna end possibly with 2 1,000-yard receivers. Means an improvement to his passing game with Zach Wilson and the limited abilities that he had ever since we started MEL in this Madden cycle. 3rd and 4, that double A look again. You got double stack on top to the left here. That means you're going to see a blitz, and he does send 6. It's a screen. It's snuffed out. Cardinals get a stop, and they're going to force a field goal attempt from Cade York. York has only missed 2 field goal attempts all season, and he'll go 18 for 20, 90% from the clip. So AWOL gets his much needed points on the board here. And we keep seeing great return chances for the Cardinals for some reason. I'm not sure if the Giants special teams is just that bad or what, but every single time so far he's had like a lane. He's had a chance to open the field up and go crazy. He's had a chance every time. We'll see, can he get one by the time this game ends? He is going to fake the handoff to Blake Corum, and he's got Jalen Polk open again. Josh Allen is just dotting and plotting on this Giants defense. Like, he is making it look very, very easy. Without question, Diz might... You know, he said playoff Diz is bad, but regular season Diz is showing off right now, and Corum isn't going to show off anything but a loss of yards. Good snuff out by Simmons. Josh Allen going to get comfortable in the gun once again. You see Simmons is playing the mic on the inside to your right. Defense is left. He's probably going to try to cover the running back out that backfield. And that is going to be Booker, who actually gets a run here, and it picks up a first down off of it.
Fricka first down.
Javier Booker came into this game with under 30 yards rushing on the season. But again, with the injury to Trey Benson, somebody else has to step up. Like, you just have to find a way to make do with the players you got. If he gets Trey Benson back for the playoffs, that's beautiful. You know, and even if the Cardinals lose this game, they'll play a familiar foe in the Seattle Seahawks, who's in their division. You know, and he's going to go underneath to Booker. Javier Booker will pick up a catch. He did not have a catch before this game, and Corum is hurt now. Oh, the injury bug is just... It's just trying to do everything it can to get to these two teams. And looking back on the Cardinals season, they played Seattle in week 9 and lost. And in week 13, it was a forced loss or fair sim. Josh Allen hitting the backfield, but releases the rock. Lucky him. 3rd and 4 on the way now. Under 4 minutes to go. No sense of urgency truly needed here by the Cardinals. If they kick a field goal, they stay up a touchdown. And as you see the defense line up here, the safeties are spread very wide, giving you an indication of cover 2 or a blitz. He's going to press the corners down, and it's going to be a run play. The blitz not going to do what it needs to. Tyler Nubin starts the pile, but Simmons will complete the tackle. First and 10 inside the red zone. Cardinals are trying to go 3 for 3 on touchdown drives to start this game. Man in motion, looks like it's going to be Marvin Harrison Jr. He's going to have all slants into the outside. Javier Booker. Book it. The rare occasion where a running back who has not had a catch at all this season has a touchdown catch versus the New York Football Giants. So Diz is now 3 for 3. All touchdowns to start the game for the Cardinals. Giants have scored on both their possessions, but now he's playing catch up. You got to get a touchdown here. There's no question about it. Because again, winner of this game gets the NFC South champion. The loser gets the Seahawks. The Cardinals are 0-2 versus the Seahawks this season. They would not like to play them this early. Zach Wilson just threw a freebie to the Cardinals, and they could not find a way to get to the ball. Charvarius Ward will be the person in coverage there, but should have had a pick six, if you will. Handoff is to Nate Stanton, who is swallowed up for once and gets a tackle for loss from the Cardinals. Under 3 minutes to go here. All 3 timeouts by both teams. Nobody's going to use a timeout just yet. And they also still have one with the 2-minute warning. A-Walk going to go 5 wide and steps up with Zach Wilson and gets slaughtered on to the ground. That is Joshua Hines Allen, the former Jaguar. Is it you or is my mic low? It is probably you. You and AWOL for some reason can never hear me, and I don't understand why. It's like you and AWOL, whatever y'all watch on, y'all just need to like clean the speakers. Because AWOL says the same thing, and it's only ever you two. Nobody else ever. Like, why? Like, if I pull it up on my phone to play back into the mic, it's gonna fucking boom. Oh, now it's saying I'm low in general. That doesn't even make sense. Watch if I pull my own shit up on my phone. It's not gonna. I'm gonna hear everything. Good throw, and Jalen Polk is wide open. Y'all just deaf, bro. Good. This is my phone. This is my phone right here, right now. It's gonna play it back. I hear myself clear as day on my phone. So whatever y'all listening on, y'all need to just turn that mug all the way up, fix it, clean the speakers. So my boy got his sound on 1. And no run there for Booker, who just got the touchdown. And there's a timeout from the Giants. Jalen Polk. Yo, what is up with these injuries? Oh, no, I ain't say you was deaf. I'm saying the speakers of where you're listening to are dirty, not your ear. Nobody's. Tyler, let's backtrack, right? Who said your ears was dirty? Who said you ain't had a Q-tip this morning when you went to take care of your personal care in the bathroom? I said the speakers on the device is dirty. What? Why are you outing yourself as a dirty ear person? Because who did that? Oh my, a bomb to Marvin. What do you mean don't change it? I literally sat here and said, whatever device you're listening from, clean the speakers. That's what I said the first time. I said whatever device you and AWOL listen on is just bad speakers. It's got to be bad speakers. That's what I'm gonna stick to. I know y'all not deaf. I know AWOL not deaf for sure as he gets a sack there. Finally, Derek Brown making something shake. And another timeout from him. Going to have to be a punt from Arizona. 11-point lead here for him. And he's first possession where he doesn't go score. You know, while we are spitballing here and AWOL is losing before the crash out happens, do remember there is another commentary tonight hosted by the one and only resident crash out DJS. They will be hosting the Saints versus Chargers game at 10 p.m. tonight. Make sure you tune in and watch that and give some love to DJS and AWOL. I believe AWOL will be on the coverage as well. Zach Wilkinson is on the run here. He's got a man, Javonte, over a 1K season. And they're going to call unnecessary roughness. Yo, I know Diz is pissed. Who gifted you a sub? I believe the other day when OG came in here, you got gifted a sub in that wave of the 10 gifted he gave. Zach Wilson survives a sack and is going to be able to get down to the 14-yard line. Wowie, wowie, wow, wow. Yeah, I'm scrolling back in my chat now to look. And who the hell were you throwing to, Nick Mullins? Good Lord. Yeah, I was trying to go back and find and see if I could see it. I do not at the moment. Yeah, it might have been in that little wave of when OG gave 10 gifted subs. So enjoy the emotes while you have them for a month. Good pass outside of Theo, who doesn't go into the end zone. And he's on the 1-yard line, though. Got to get the score. Now, remind me, QB sneak is like completely disallowed, right? Like there's just no QB sneak, right? No pushy tushy. Oh, wide open, everybody. Theo. I'm not gonna lie, that was a great play call. Got me. I'm deaf guarding the running back and nobody else. Oh, so it's not? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I goal line it is. Okay, so is it, let's rephrase the question now. What the, my bad. How many times is it allowed? Is it every time you on the one and that's it? I ask because I haven't seen anyone do it. Like I literally have not seen a touch push on any commentating game I've done. Like, can you back to back it? Can you? No, it definitely is bad, this man. Like, it's horrible even in, like, off lines. He's got a man wide open on the post. Mr. Wilson, will you smoke Mr. Newbin and friends? You will get to the 12, and you will get a timeout. Man, look, Diz came into this game with something to prove. That is insane right there. Michael Wilson, wide freaking open. You can't back-to-back it, but in a situation of goal line, at least. All right, makes sense. Josh Allen got his clock cleaned just now. He might got to consider just taking his 3 and loving it here. Unless he can get a quick out route really quick, I don't see a reason to throw another pass or run the ball again. You don't have another timeout. You've got to be looking for a score here. And wait a minute. Do y'all see Jalen Polk? Jalen Polk, no, he's got Wilson. He had a chance. Diz is going to hold on to this lead, though, but AWOL gets the ball back. He's down 4. And I think the clear adjustment for AWOL is you have got to continue passing on this defense. I mean it with respect when I say it, but Diz has the 30th. There's 32 teams in this league, right? 32 users, 32 males, I don't know if everybody an adult, but 32 males, right? Oh my, hey, if he had took that to the crib, I would have cut this stream off. Good Lord, that was beautiful. But I think this second half for AWOL, he has to be able to pass and kill him in this pass game. He's 30th. You know what I'm saying? Like literal 3-0, the third worst passing team in the league. You have to take shots. And then also, you know, even though his run defense is 23rd, that is also a thing, but yeah. And there is Stanton to the outside for the free ski. Javarius Ward brings him down, get another first down.
First down.
Yeah, that is facts. If you have Twitch Turbo, I think it's like $15 a month on Twitch. You literally do not get ads whatsoever on any channel. Otherwise, if you have a Twitch Prime, which is the crown, the blue crown next to your name, if you have that, or if you decide to subscribe to the channel, you will never get ads. So there's that. Now, Scamming basically called you broke, I think. Oh, you tried to call him broke, actually. Excuse me. Forgive me for that. Where are you throwing to, Nick Mullins? I'm going to say that every time they just make a bad throw from now on. He's over there somewhere. Yeah, straight like that. Shout out to my guy, Liam. 39 for AWOL now. Like I said, you got to be able to kill him in this pass game. And he is failing at it mightily right now. Yes, if you do have Twitch Prime, you do. Oh, pick. No, he doesn't get a pick. It's a first.
First down.
Yeah, so if you do exclamation Prime in the chat, it explains the whole, if you have a Prime sub, you can use it. You literally click on the gift a sub option or click use Prime sub, and it literally does it for free. Wilson gonna get blitzed here, middle of the field, Neighbors. And the subway train is popping off again. The only way you keep the hoodie is if you remain subbed to the channel. So if you do have Twitch Prime and then like Prime sub, you do get the hoodie. The only thing about Prime subs that are different is you have to manually redo it every single month. Whereas if you like actually subscribe, you don't have to manually do it. You can if you want to, but the Twitch Prime one, you always have to manually renew on the specific channel. I don't think Turbo allows you to sub with Prime, but you do just skip ads overall. That's a good blitz by AWOL. Scamming and Jay are talking crazy. Well, with the hoodie, you would still get the emo access and still ad free and still earn I want to say it's 1.5 times the channel points as other people do. And Josh Allen gets hit from behind. Brian Burns, good to see you. You showed up finally. And yeah, that is a piece. Because when you look at it, that game was broadcast here on Ice Cream TV. I'm not buying Turbo because I barely have time to watch Twitch, so it'd be a waste of money. That's a very fair assessment. I definitely think, you know, Turbo is definitely for the folks who are always on Twitch. Like you watching somebody every day. Even though I'm up here like every day, I don't have Turbo. I'm not gonna get Turbo neither. I'll just, most of the time for me, it's like I'm either sub to the person, and a sack is what we gonna sub to because that's the third sack by this Giants defense. They are here to swallow the competitor up, and AWOL has made the comeback. He has not had the lead at any single point until now after that touchdown to Malik Neighbors. And Stanton will go for the fair catch at the 37. So this game has been a great one. Again, the winner will go on to play the NFC South champion between the Saints and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are getting a forced win this week. So do remember, there is a second game tonight. You are going to be seeing Sin versus Miami Kid. We're going to get the graphic put up on screen here shortly as Stanton has another great run opportunity and gets popped after a 9-yard pickup for 2nd and 1. 4 minutes have passed here in this quarter so far. Let's Actually, let's do this one. We're going to put that visual up here shortly as Dobbs from the grave gets another good catch here. So if you see this right here, this game will be coming up at 10 p.m. CST, 11 p.m. EST. It might have been moved up possibly. I could be wrong. Don't yell at me, you know. But it will be over on DJS's channel. So shout out to DJS. And I believe AWOL will be joining him for some crash out commentary. I'm gonna trademark that. Don't worry about it. Yeah, just you know, follow the rules. I should have made the grab. I'm crying. Why you do him like that? Oh, there's no way. From the grave, he goes into the goal line.
Fricka first down.
You know, when that got posted, I was at work, so don't blame me. All right. My boy said I should have made it. Dang, hey, they are talking crazy to scamming right now. My Lord. Did you just pull the gong out for the Cardinals, or did you pull it out for what Jay said to scamming? That's the question. AWOL's in the goal line scenario. He's gonna hand this one off. Najee. It's insane to think. The Commanders have lost 3 straight Super Bowls, held the 1 seed for 4 straight seasons, and he be talking down on everybody in this conference. I just want to remind everybody of that. Y'all know I am very objective and I don't pull punches. I hold everybody accountable for the things that they do in this game. Like right now, I ain't gonna say Diz is choking, but it looks like Josh Allen's been figured out. And another player is hurt. Yo, that's the 5th player in this game to get hurt today. I'm over it, and AWOL's batteries are also over it. So go charge your battery. You gotta pause and put batteries.
Bruh. Nani?
Now, I'm going to take this time to plug the fact that if you are going to play on an Xbox or with an Xbox controller at any point in your life, please just upgrade to an Elite controller. It never dies damn near. And if you just got the charger base, put it on the charger at night when you ain't playing, or if you just chilling, it literally is the easiest thing ever. I promise you. It's very, very easy. Lost by 3, lost 3 bowls, same thing. He hit you with the Shannon Sharp. That's crazy. Josh Allen, wide open Trey McBride, and he stays up. Oh, my goodness.
Fricka first down.
Imagine an OG laugh being out of stock. It's probably just on cooldown. More than likely, it's on cooldown. Better yet, do me a favor, Chaos. Can you? Oh, my Marvin Harrison Jr. He can't catch it. I thought we was about to get a highlight. I was about to stop everything I had going on. I actually do want you to check something for me right quick. Is the Taker gong out of stock for you? That's the question I have right now. Cause yeah, the OG laugh is on a 60-second cooldown. It ain't limited, it's just on a 60-second cooldown. And the Taker one, it should also be 60 seconds. It says out of stock or it's on cooldown. Which does it say? 3rd and 17. Nobody's open. Wow. Beautiful man defense. And somehow Michael Wilson doesn't get it figured out. Doc just used it so it says out of stock. For anybody else, what does the taker gong say? I'm gonna let y'all be the test subjects right quick while we are getting a punt to the goal line. Wow, touchback. Where does Nick Chubb go? So I think Nick Chubb is in. I only tagged Hearson. I didn't tag the conferences. I didn't want to spam. The Nick Chubb subject. I think that Nick Chubb doesn't sign until like mid-season. I'm gonna be real with you. We're gonna get somebody as Mac Wilson just lays the wood on Nate Stanton. My Lord. Break that glass for me right quick. Oh, that didn't even work just now. Oh, that didn't even work. Oh, you know why? I moved it. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, I can break it down. Hold on. So let me tell you what just happened, right? I was doing some cleaning of my files and moving stuff around when we were showing off like the old graphics and stuff earlier. I definitely moved some of the graphic stuff on stream, and yeah, that's bad. We not lab rats. Okay, is it still out of stock? I'm trying to make sure I fix the problem is why I'm asking you guys to help. Because I don't want this to keep being an issue going forward. So I'm trying to gain as much information and research as I can. It's going to let me use it unlimited. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to let me, though, use it multiple times. So forgive me if you feel like a lab rat. This lab ratting you're doing is helping me. Right? You know, I could just use my bot, though. You're right. Yeah, it says redeem for me, but it says out of stock because you've used it. That's interesting, and I have to figure out why that is. All right. I'll figure that out for next time. And I'll test it. Oh, my Marvin cannot catch a lob for nothing. It's the 3rd try, the 3rd fail. Yeah, it's interesting. It shouldn't have that. I'm trying to fix it on the go. So just be aware that if y'all hear stuff and y'all don't know what's going on, just mind your business. Just mind your business. Marvin Harrison finally gets one, and he's going to get into the 5.
Fricka first down.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna try to figure this issue out that we're having, because handoff is to Blake. See, does it work now? Chaos. That's weird, man. You was gonna see what RDFL is about, but you don't want to react to me on Facebook? That's crazy. You don't want to quote a pedo? I still listen to Drake. I will still quote Drake. I don't care what you're talking about. Facebook is what FB stands for. Neighbors again. All right, there you go. So I don't know what I did to fix it, but we gonna pray that both of them are fixed forever. We gonna pray they are fixed forever. Stanton is just a dog. Like, hey, how do you stop this man? Yeah, so now it's out of stock because it's on cooldown. It's a 60. It's on a minute cooldown. You can't just spam it. It's on. It's like that on purpose. Both of them are on purpose on a minute cooldown. Yo, how do you stop this man? He's gonna have 200 yards by the time this game is over. I want y'all to know that. He's gonna have 200 yards. Like it's insane. I don't know, man. Stanton again, another broken tackle, another 8-yard pickup. Scamming, giving away trade secrets. Look at that. And Theo Johnson is wide open. That one's out of stock still. It shouldn't be because I just fixed that one, but what can we do, right? We'll keep testing, try to figure it out. Zach Wilson to the end zone? No. And there's a flag for holding. Dude said his wide receiver wanted to hold him and help him get in the end zone, and he failed at it. That's crazy, ain't it? Gonna be 1st and 10. Yo, why did you say that? Stanton not gonna try to get into the end zone. He's gonna burn clock. Like my boy said that. Like, Twitch gonna watch your account the rest of the week. I want you to know that. When they randomly just hit you with a copyright strike, you know you said the word kill in a stream, in a chat. We are watching you. Ain't it crazy I asked about a damn QB sneaking in, it fucking happens? I literally asked, does dudes run the QB sneak? And then we see it. That's absolutely insane, is it not? Like, that's crazy foreshadowing. For whoever watches this back on YouTube, like, understand, like, I did not know he was going to run a QB sneak from 2 yards out. Well, that actually worked. He scored a touchdown off of it. You stuffed a QB sneak for a goal line stand to beat DJF. I know he crashed out real bad about that. You're scared for your life? Yo, please. Stop cosplaying as a victim. I don't like that. I dislike a lot of it. Play action fake for Josh Allen. He's going to chuck one. Picked. Oh, my. Where are your hands? Nani? How do you have the user right there and his hands don't work? Help me. Help me understand. That is the that's a, I hate this make it sound easy, obviously. That's a James Harrison pick 6. I watched it this morning on Good Morning Football. Judge your mama. All right. Michael Wilson, corner route king. Oh my, give me your ankles. You are on skates. I'm taking your mom on a date. He gets into the goals. Oh my God.
Fricka first down.
Hey, Diz is not going out without a fight. I will give him credit. Gonna go double slants. Nothing's open yet. Back into the end zone. Did get open. He's gonna take too long to throw it. Somehow Michael Wilson catches it, but he was out of bounds. No, roughing the passer. Oh my God. What just happened? He blocks the kick. Yo. What is this game? He tries the onside kick it, and Javonte has to pick it up. Yeah, we see a crazy pass that leads to a touchdown. A crazy pass leads to another crazy pass for a touchdown. I thought it was out of bounds by Michael Wilson. It wasn't. Then he blocks the kick after getting roughing the passer. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all.
Ooh, spooky.
I need to re-record that. Thank you for doing that. Here's what my issue is, right? If it's roughing the passer, doesn't that put you on like the 2-yard line? So like, you could have went for 2, right? I'm bugging? Don't when it's a penalty on the touchdown, it's like on the goal line no matter what happens? That's what it is. Okay, yeah, that'd have been bad. And he can't do that because he needs time. Makes sense. Makes sense. You know why? I'm thinking it happened on the PAT play. That's how long it's been since we've actually had football and watched it, and my mind is just mush right now. Just that's my mind. You know what I'm saying? We got a minute to go here, and AWOL just gonna try to get some good yards with Najee Harris, and Diz is not stopping the clock now. There we go. Timeout. His brain works. Double mug, send 6, picks the blitz up. Theo Johnson is not even open enough and gets the ball to the 1.
Fricka first down.
Absolute insane play. QB Neal's coming from Zach Wilson. A GG to AWOL. Him and Diz had one of the craziest battles we've seen in quite some time on the big screen here. Here's the issue, though. He has 1 timeout left. He's going to use it on this 2nd and goal. So when he gets this off here, there will be at least 20 seconds on the line. Now, I'm going to be the childish one because this is things I would do. Once he gets this play here, I would go for it on 4th and goal if allowed and just run out the clock and run like a madman with my quarterback. That's just me. And he's got a free touchdown. Wow. Jay said it better than I could. Crazy, great comeback by AWOL. Like, without question, an elite comeback by AWOL. He was down 21-10 at one point, and he got it figured out. Man, you'd love to see it. Tyson gonna try to return this here. It's an 11-point deficit now for the what do you call them? Sorry, the Cardinals. My brain just went completely numb. I'm sorry. Josh Allen, time, gonna throw it deep to MHJ. He threw a bomb, and the bomb is not caught. Allen gonna throw another one to Harrison. This time he'll get it. It's gonna be a 67-yard touchdown. The birds are still chirping, but he's got no timeouts. Gonna have to get an onside kick and try to figure this one out. I am gonna be intrigued to see what happens here. Flag on the play, pass interference. Wow. He's on the 0, just QB sneak. What? Just QB sneak. What? Why did he? might be the least threatening teams. I mean, they're just little birds, you know. Oh, he touched the ball first. Oh, wow. How unfortunate. Wilson going to kneel it out there. And look, that's the end of this one there. So in the playoffs, you will be seeing the New York Giants make a complete comeback of all good faith. And they are now the 6th seed. They will be taking on either Sinister or DJS. If we get DJS versus AWOL again, hey, man, that's going to be something. But as y'all see right here on the screen, coming up at 11 EST or maybe 10, I can't remember, you are going to be seeing somebody get 13 wins and somebody get 5 losses. DJS is already guaranteed a force win this week. If Sin loses the game, it will be Detroit versus New Orleans, Tampa Bay versus the Giants, and the Seahawks and Cardinals are going back at it once again for the 3rd time this season. Thank you all for tuning into this impromptu game of the week here from the dungeon, man. We really do appreciate the support and the love we get from the MEL, man. Remember, go follow DJS_8715. He's doing the commentary later tonight, man. Him and AWOL will be together. I'm sure AWOL will brag about his win a lot. The Crash Out Bros on commentary later. I'm gonna holla at y'all, man.